Hey there, MiniWarGamers. Quirk here from MiniWarGaming.com with Josh, aka Netless Josh, aka Beardo.
Beardo. Back alley Beardo.
Beardo.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know his last name, I don't know it either.
It's a secret.
It's a secret. So we're here today, we're going to be playing 100 points of Rebels versus Imperial. I'm going to be bringing Chewbacca as my main guy, and you're bringing...
Boba Fett.
This should be interesting. As always, if you're interested in coming in, go to MiniWarGaming.com/challenge for all the details. But in the meantime, let's check out these fleets.
Alrighty, so for my squadron, I have Boba Fett in the Slave 1. The upgrade doesn't do anything, but 0 points and you gotta take it. He's got an engine upgrade on the ship. For crew, he's got a navigator. For his cannon, he brought an auto blaster. He did bring some missiles, cluster missiles, and then Daredevil as his elite pilot talent. And then he is flying with Rexler Barath in a TIE Defender. As the elite pilot talent, we are running Predator. He's got a stealth device on him. And then the new upgrade that's not officially released, but the rules have been released. So he's in the TIE X7. So I lose the cannon and missile upgrade icons, but after executing a 3, 4, 5 speed maneuver, I can assign one evade token to his ship. And it's also -2 points.
Over here we have my Rebels being led by Chewbacca. He has a gunner upgrade as well as a recon specialist, so if I miss anything with gunner I get to shoot again, and recon specialist makes it so that I can, when allocating a focus, I get to allocate 2 focus. Over here I have a blue squadron pilot and another blue squadron pilot. They both have their advanced sensors, so I can perform a maneuver, or pardon me, I can perform an action before performing my maneuver. And here's the board we're going to be playing on. I know it's a little bit hard to see, you guys, but there are some debris on here, so I've got one debris right here, another one right there. That one's going to be hard to see. I'll try and make a point of it whenever it comes up. We have there, 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 and as well there. So anything that comes up in this little asteroid field here that is debris that comes into play, I'll be sure to make a point of where that is. Here is our deployment. Dials are down, and let's get going. Starting off with pilot skill 2, I have my 2 B-wings. I'm going to go with number 2 first, flying forward 2. There's a lot of 2s there. And for an action, it will perform a barrel roll. Next up, we have my second B-wing pilot. It's pretty much going to do the same thing, going forward 2, and then performing a barrel roll to stay right beside his buddy. Then we move on to Chewbacca, going forward 3. And Chewbacca's going to focus.
Okay, we're going to have Rexler go first. I'm going to go 3 straight ahead. Which will get him up to about there. Now immediately for doing a 3 maneuver, he's going to get an evade. And from there, I think we are going to focus as an action. Boba Fett, going forward 3. And just because I don't want to go anywhere else, I'm going to focus.
Currently no one is in range of each other, so we're going back to setting maneuvers. Maneuvers are set once again, starting off with my B-wing, flying forward 2 again. And opting to focus. And my other B-wing will also go forward 2, and will also focus. And then Chewie is going to do a hard turn to the 1. Thank you, sure. Right there. He will focus.
Okay, Rexler is going to flip 4 straight ahead.
Ooh.
He's being aggressive. Okay, as an action, he is going to barrel roll.
This seems very net-listy.
Okay, Boba Fett's going to go. He's going to flip over 3 and decide if that's what he wants to do with his life or not. Okay, with Navigator, I'm basically going to take that down to just going for the 1. Still going to bump, but it's going to be a slightly different angle, I think. So he's going to go along the track, basically. When he gets to there.
Starting off, Rexler is going to shoot into my B-wing, number 2. Closer one?
Correct.
Alrighty. 3 dice because of the range. And you get 2 rerolls.
So we're gonna, with Predator I get 2 rerolls, so let's reroll them both. Nope, blanks.
1 hit.
So 1 hit.
Range 2, I get 1 evade. Nope, so he takes 1 hull point, or 1 shield. Next up, Boba's gonna fire at B-Wing number 2.
Yep.
3 shots. 1 hit. And you have no rerolls or anything?
Nope, not for him.
Alright, we are at range 3, so I get 2 evades. And I roll 2 evades. Go me. Chewbacca doesn't have range on anybody, so we're going straight to the B-Wings. Moving on to the B-Wings at pilot skill 2. First one here does barely have line of sight on Rexler, so I'm going to shoot at him. 3 dice. And I will use the focus to turn that into a hit. So hit, and a crit. 4
Let's see
evades.
if we can do some evades.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Yep, and then we will...
Do you want to use your evade to dodge that last one?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
And then rinse and repeat from this guy right here. 3. I'm going to turn that into 3 hits, burning the focus.
Going well.
4 evades, need 4.
Nope,
1,
only
so
one.
2 go
Two
through.
shields.
So that will bring him down to 1 shield remaining and get rid of his stealth device.
Correct.
Moving on again, dials are down, starting off with my now hurt B-Wing. Going to bank to the 1. And its action will be to do a barrel roll. Going back here. Next up here, another bank to the 1. Right there. And it will focus. And we've got Chewbacca, who's going forward 1. Now that there's nothing in front of him to bump into accidentally. Right here. Boop. And Chewie's action will be to focus. Twice.
Okay, Rexler is going to flip a 4K turn. Really close. So he is going to go to there. So he gets his free evade for going 4, and then he is going to focus as an action. Okay, Boba Fett's going to flip just 1 straight ahead. He is going to go ahead with his 1 straight ahead, and we'll throw a target lock up on the injured B-Wing. He'll throw a target lock. Rexler is going to pour some shots into that there injured B-Wing.
2 rerolls.
2 rolls.
And use your focus to make that 4 hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Got 1 evade. No, so there goes the rest of his shields.
Boba's going to go next, and he's going to throw the cluster missiles into him.
No! Cluster missiles are a target lock requiring attack. You spend your target lock and discard this card to perform this attack twice. It is 3 attacks at range 1 to 2.
Okay, first volley. It's 2.
Okay, 1 evade. Nope, so he's taking 2 damage, which
Yep.
brings him down to 1. And the second volley,
Second volley.
2. Regardless, he's dead. Next up, Chewie is going to fire into Boba. 3 shots. There's 2 hits and a crit.
Oh, come on, 2 evades. Oh no.
Nope, so
2 shields.
3 shields.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, so you're down to 3 shields remaining. Correction, that's 1. I misread the hull and shields there. And the B-Wing is now going to fire into Boba. 4 shots. 2 hits. 1 evade, so 1 goes through. So there goes all your shields.
Yep.
Dials are down, and let's start. So, the B-Wing. He is going to barrel roll before he performs his maneuver. Whee! To right here. And then revealing his maneuver, it's a 1 bank. And a 1 bank will land him. Oh, look at that. Doesn't even bump. Next up, Chewie. Going forward 1. Whee! To right here. And he will focus.
He's flipping over, going 2 straight ahead.
Okay, so just
So
bump
he's
me.
going to decide if he changes that to something that...
Won't
That's-
result in a bump.
Yeah. We're going to bump you. That'll show you.
Things you didn't see on camera. Josh losing his mind trying to figure out how to get away from bumping.
He's going to K-turn again.
What?
He's going to go to there. Because he wants to get shot by a B-Wing.
And after performing that maneuver, he does get a
Poor
free evade.
choices were made.
Are you okay, bud?
Poor choices. This is what happens when you don't play X-Wing in a long time, and then you bring ships you haven't brought before. He's going. Oh no, he doesn't even have evade as an action. I'm paying attention.
Are you gonna focus?
Yeah.
Okay. Evade and focus. Going on to the shooting phase, the only thing I can see for Josh is right there.
Rexler,
And
definitely
range
range
2.
2. Does that bump him? He gets
You want
reroll.
reroll? 3 hits. All right.
Better than expected.
1 evade, and he evades it, so 2. So there goes 2 more shields, bringing him down to 3. Chewie's going to return the favor and shoot back at Rexler. 3 shots. Meh. 2 hits. 3 dice to try and dodge, and he dodges
There we
it.
go.
So I get to fire again. Spend another focus, make that 2 hits. And you dodge it again. And the B-Wing is going to shoot into Boba. 4 dice. Will be hit, and crit.
Jeez.
2 dice to try and evade. Dodges 1. So that'll be 2 hits and a crit.
Yep. 2 hits and blinded pilot.
Oh.
Next time you attack, do not roll any attack dice.
Dials are down once again, and someone's pretty convinced I'm flying off the board. Guess what I'm not going to do? Fly off the board. Starting with my B-Wing, he's going to do a barrel roll.
I keep forgetting you can do that.
Yeah, I can do that. Wee. Oh. Wee. It's right here. Thank you.
Yep.
And then his maneuver will be a hard turn to the 1.
Ready? Mm-hmm. And so you're going to end up right about here.
Okay, and that's going to stress me out. And then Chewie is doing a hard turn to the 2, which should prevent him from getting a bump and also make it so that when you do that K turn, you might bump me. It would be hilarious. Whee! Action focus.
I hate you. Okay. We ready to watch a bump? We're going to see a bump. So he's going to get to about here before he bumps. But I get an evade token. That's kind of cool. Okay. He's showing 1, but I get to decide all sorts of craziness where I'm actually going to turn. Okay. Boba is going to take that 1 bank to put himself to right about here.
And he still has line of sight on both Chewie and the B-Wing.
He does.
And what's your action going to be?
Oh, that's going to take a while.
Okay.
So he's going to evade.
Firing shots into Chewbacca, and you're definitely at range 1 there, so it'll be 4 shots. And 2 hits. 1 evade, evades it, so 1 damage, bringing him down to 2 shields remaining. And now Chewbacca's going to return the favor and shoot back at Boba. 4 dice. Burn 1 of the focus, turn that into 3 hits. Dodges 1. Do you want to make it 2?
Yeah, might as well.
Alright, so you take 1 damage. That's probably the best thing you could do, because now I can't shoot you again. And then the B-Wing is going to fire into Boba, see if we can finish him off here. 3 dice. 1 hit. Let's try and dodge. Dodge, there we go. Dials are down for these maneuvers, so let's start off. B-Wing is going to do a bank to the 1, so that'll reduce his stress. And as long as I don't bump,
It's not reducing my stress. I need you to bump.
Mm-hmm. Oh look, I didn't bump.
Didn't bump!
Ha ha. And focusing. Then Chewie, doing a hard turn to the 1, that way. Not saying I'm going after Boba, him, but I'm totally going after him. Landing right there. And focusing.
Okay. Turn to the 3.
Really? This is amazing.
So I'm legitimately just... I've now attached myself to you permanently.
I'm sorry the camera's bumping, I'm giggling.
Get.
And an evade.
Okay.
Boba, does it
Boba.
really matter what you flip?
No, I'm just gonna kind of decide where I want him to go now.
Okay. We'll be back.
So he had chose a banking maneuver. He's gonna choose to go this far. And end up about there. And just to try to keep himself alive, he's gonna throw down an evade.
Alright, and going straight into shooting because he's the only one who can shoot at something. Which one would you like to shoot at?
He's gonna shoot at the. Let's check range first.
And opting to shoot into Chewbacca.
Yep.
So 3 dice.
It pays off.
2 hits. Okay. That's at range 2, so 1 die to try and evade. And I'm going to use a focus to turn it into 1, so he's down to 1 shield remaining. Actually, that's all his shields. Never mind. It was the next turn. He still has blinded pilot
I
up,
forgot that I had blinded pilot.
so he can't shoot this turn.
So we're gonna flip blinded pilot down, and all that doesn't happen, get your focus back too.
Okay. So now Chewie's going to shoot into Boba. 3 dice. I'm going to use 1 of my focus. Make that 2 hits.
Okay.
Dice to try and evade. And he
2
dodges
hits.
it. So I'm going to do it again. and use my focus to turn that into 3 hits.
That might be it for Boba.
Nope. So 1 damage goes through, because you can use your evade.
Yep.
And the B-Wing now, gonna shoot at Boba. That evade's gone. Yep. So, alright. Come on, buddy. Counting on you. 3 dice. Turn the focus into a hit. 2 dice to try and evade.
Come on, Boba.
Ah! He evades it. Okay. Once again, dials are down, starting off with my B-Wing. Banking to the 2. Which will land me right here. And I am totally gonna target lock. Then we go on to Chewie, who is hard turn to the 1. And his action will be to focus.
Guess where Brad's going.
Do you get to the other side? No.
Nope.
Nope.
So I'm gonna basically just attach myself again right here.
Stop!
Okay, Boba's gonna flip a banking maneuver and then decide what he wants to change it to.
So he's gonna do his 1 bank to get him to right about here. As an action, he is going to just boost himself out to here. So Brath is the only one I think gonna get shots. So yeah, into the B-Wing. 2 rerolls for Predator. No,
So-
it doesn't do much.
1 hit there. 1 evade. Evades it.
Oh.
Once again, the dials are down, starting off with my B-Wing. Banking to the 2. Try and get it a little bit closer to Boba here. Try and do something. Right there. And he will focus. Next up, Chewbacca is hard turning to the left. Did you plan for this one, sir? Are you going to try and bump me again? I think
I
he
have
is.
no clue what I'm doing anymore. It's all part of my plan to confound Quirk.
It's working slowly. Double focus. And we got, oh, over here?
No Brath first,
Right?
yeah.
Right?
And
Stop! That's a bump. And then evade. We're here. Do we have to flip the dial?
well, technically, I could choose to go forward, even though it'd be silly.
All right. So banking to the 1.
Get to decide if I'm going to keep that or not.
Opting to go with the 2 bank there.
Bank
So, shoo. Right here.
to there.
Oh, fly off the board.
So then I'm going to Daredevil as an action to get me to here. But I'm going to be a little stressed.
Starting off, Boba's going to fire into the B-Wing.
Yep.
So 3 shots.
Yes,
For
sir.
range 3, so I just get an extra evade, which doesn't matter. Good shooting. And then gonna try again over here. So 3 dice.
Reroll.
Oh, hit, and a crit. So I have 1 die to try and evade it. I do evade it, so I take a hit and a crit, which just brings me down to 3 shields. Boba is going to fire, or sorry, Chewie is going to fire at Boba. So 3 dice here. Spend a focus, make that a hit. You get 4 dice to try and evade it. No!
Didn't see that coming.
So he is dead. Because that's
Oh, yeah.
6. Yay! The 1 ship remaining, starting off with the B-Wing, doing a bank to the 2, going here. So we'll see where that lands me. Right to there. And I will barrel roll for an action. Got Chewie, who's going forward 3. And double focus from Recon. Over here.
Wasn't enough. I'm only going 3. Which will put me right to there.
And opting to pick a double.
Oh, sorry, I can't
Or-
in focus.
Okay.
There we go.
Shooting at me. 4 dice here. Use your focus and make that 3 hits.
Gonna take the reroll.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's be aggressive.
Okay. 1 die to try and evade. 8 evades, so it turns down to 1 hit, which takes out my last shield, and then 2 crits. But Chewie's effect is that when you're dealt a face-up damage card, you immediately flip it face down, so no critical effects. So he's down to 6 hull points remaining. Now Chewie's gonna return the favor. 4 shots going into you. And that'll be hit,
Oh,
crit,
jeez.
hit, and I'm gonna use a focus to make that 4 hits, basically. You have 3 dice to evade.
Yep.
So you can dodge 2 of the hits,
Yep.
so 1 hit will go through, and a crit. Taking away 1 shield, and taking 1 critical effect, which will be No, just the one. You lost the shield was the one hit. So you received the crit. Yeah.
So the
that
flip
crit.
over was weapons malfunction. Ooh.
Which does?
Basically, I'm losing my primary weapon value by 1.
Oh, okay. Also bringing him down to 2 hull points. Dials it down once again, starting off with the B-Wing. Doing a hard turn to the 2. Oops, as I bump him. So he's going to go here. And for an action, barrel roll. Next up we got Chewie, who is doing a bank to the 3. And going to double focus. And over here.
Turning into. I didn't think the B-Wing was coming back.
Haha. Bump.
Boop. It's right there.
Going on to shooting now. You don't have targets anymore, so Chewie's going to fire through an obstacle, so you get an extra evade dice. We are at range 2, I think. Just double check here really quick. Yep, definitely at range 2, so I only get 3 dice. You get 4 from the obstacle, and you have an evade there.
Yep.
So 3 shots, and using a focus to turn that into 3 hits. And you dodge them all,
Yes, I do.
but you have to use your evade.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to do it again. And 1 critical and 1 hit. Oh, and the critical goes through.
Yep.
And what is it?
Probably not something good. Thrust control fire. 1 stress token and flip face down.
Okay, so you're stressed. Dials are down once again, starting off with the B-Wing. Banking to the 1, just to try and avoid that debris field there. And it looks like I'm just barely going to avoid it. Right there. And my action will be to do a barrel roll. Then going over to Chewie, doing a hard turn, which will put me right here. Something to double focus.
Trying to do my best to run away.
And 3 to try and get away.
You want to place that for me? I can't get
Yeah,
it
yeah.
quite from here.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
So still stressed out, but doesn't have an evade. Got a good distance there, but still at range 3. So 3 red dice from me. You got 4 dice to try and evade it. My first shot. Hit, crit.
You are rolling well, sir.
I am. Not that well. Wow. Okay, let's try that again. 1 hit. And you dodged it. Okay. Dials are down. Hard turn to the 2 for the B-Wing. So let's see if I don't bump here. And I think I might end up bumping, actually. Yep. So he's going to end up right off this base. Right there. We go over to Chewie, who is doing a bank to the 3. That's a turn, not a bank. And that will land him right there. Just along the board edge. Opting to double focus. There.
I am just running.
You are such a coward. Which will get him just out of range. And trying to get rid of the weapon malfunction, hit or crit.
Yep.
Goes away.
So, face down.
Stop running away! Accept your fate. And these are gone. Once again, the dials are down. B-Wing. Hard turn to the 2. Whoop. If I can find that. There we go. So... right here. And he's too far away to do anything, so he's just going to chill out there. Moving on to Chewie. Going forward 4. Just to try and catch up. And he will target lock this time.
Turning 3.
Opting to evade and focus, but I do have you in range, so I'm totally going to shoot at you.
Good.
So, 1 crit. 4 evades. Evades it. So, shooting again. Hit and a crit. There it is! Oh, you can just use your focus. Ah! How's it down once again? Gonna continue the chase here, starting off with the B-Wing, banking to the 2. Landing... here. And then Chewie, turning to the 1, because I don't want to fly off the board. and double focus. Then we got over here. Oh look,
Turning
he's
around.
doing a K-turn. Oh. And action will be a barrel roll. Dials it down. Hopefully I can actually catch him this time. Starting off with the B-wing, going forward 3. Right to there. And opting to focus. And Chewie, going forward 1. And double focus.
And I'm gonna accept my fate and come on in.
Good. Good. And going to evade and focus and firing at Chewie. So you got 3 red.
Yep.
Okay. Hit, hit, hit. Oh, that's gross. Alright. Try and dodge at least one of them. Yep. So 2 hits. So 2 more holes. We will return fire now. Firing back at him. 3 red. Burning the target lock to reroll that. And gonna burn my focus to make that a hit. 3 evade. Dodges it. So, firing again. Second volley. Hit and a crit. Oh, and you dodged it again. Dials are down, starting off with the B-wing. Going forward 1. I have a plan. Sort of. Not really. I'm improvising. Focus. And Chewie, also going forward 1. Double focus. And you.
K-turn.
Oh.
Which will get me to here.
Evade and focus. Shooting at Chewie within range 1. 4 dice here.
Gonna take my reroll one.
Why don't you just use your focus and make it 4 hits?
Because I.
That means I'll get down to 1 whole point remaining.
Taking my reroll.
Okay. So, okay. Focus to change it?
No, we're just gonna let the 2 hits go.
Okay, so 1 evade.
Defense.
And right, 2 go through. 4 attacks coming back. Come on, buddy. Yeah, gonna use my focus here and turn that into 3 hits and a crit. You have 3 dice to try and dodge it.
Yep.
3 dice. There's 4 there. But it doesn't matter,
It
because...
doesn't matter, I'm dead anyways.
Yeah, that got him.
Oh.
There you have it, guys. There was our 100-point game. He's
lasted a
sweating.
while.
He is sweating.
It went very poorly in the beginning.
Yes.
Very, very poorly.
Yes, it did.
It was different though.
Yeah?
I'm not sure if I like these ships or not.
No?
I haven't decided.
You seem so happy when you got to, like, try it out.
Well, it was something different, right? Like,
Yeah.
we didn't want to see Decimate or Dash again.
No.
You know what happens when I bring those against Quirk.
Yep, I cry.
So yeah, no, it was a cool experiment to try something different. It's been a little while since I've had the chance to play X-Wing, so definitely still love this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
I should have taken auto thrusters instead of stealth device. 100% should have taken auto thrusters.
Well, live and learn.
Oh, 110%. Yeah.
Guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. Vault members, go ahead and click the link below to see another game between Josh and I. We might switch it up. We might not. He might just want to test out this list again. Maybe it was just a fluke. Who knows? But definitely go ahead and click that link. If you're not already a Vault member, go ahead and click that link anyway. It'll give you access to a 7-day free trial where you get to see a continuation where Josh and I play it out again, as well as all the extra content that we have here at MiniWarGaming, like the painted tutorials, behind the scenes, open vaults, and extra battle reports. Until then, guys, though, happy wargaming.